Freakazoid here, he had himself one hell of a match.
Just fighting him one at a time. What are they doing here on Fnatic? They should just group up and try and fight him. 13. Oh, there it is. He gets another kill. Sprays pistols up. Freakazoid.
Has to know that Freakazoid is low. He's got the Tech 9 out. He's looking for the kill. And he's just playing it so carefully as well. Dancing around that box. Not going to give it to for free. Freakazoid holds his own and he's got the kit. Plenty of time. How does this keep happening? Envy are crumbling at the very end.
That should not have happened. That was such a good
The guns are out, baby.
Oh, it's the gun show. And he can't believe it. That should not have happened. Winning with the USP.
Going from like Cloud9 then to Echo Fox and then just streaming for like a year and just kind of playing like just for fun and like playing matches with my brother and then a young kid Zelsis I wanted to bring up and then making Swole Patrol and then building into the team we are now. It's actually been just kind of a crazy ride and yeah, it's been a lot of fun in the process, but it's definitely been hard work too at the same time. So it's been a grind and I'm happy where I'm at now for sure. Well, the Cloud9 2015 run, that was C9 tank tops, baby. Everyone knew when it was summer, tank tops came out. But yeah, it was great to play during those times and great to play with the people the teammates I was playing with. And yeah, it's definitely something I will never forget. And we definitely changed the game. I feel like at that point, we put America on the map, I really feel like. And yeah, I'm grateful for being able to play during that time and with those players as well.
Words cannot express how happy I am right now, but except this right here. Number one, you know what? We still coming. We still here, and I'm excited.
I was playing on a team with Steel in 2014, and how they kind of recognized me in 2014, we were playing at the ESCA LAN, and I played pretty well against them. And I ended up taking a break for rugby, and then for about 6 months, and when I came back, I heard that they were looking for a player. But I had no idea that esports was gonna grow and be like where it was at, or even be salaried and that sort of thing. So I begged Jordan to join the team, and they gave me an opportunity, and then Ska followed shortly after. Yeah, that's pretty much how I joined the team, and it was, that was all she wrote. The biggest thing when I like joined Cloud9, it's just, we went to all these tournaments playing against Europeans, which was like my dream to see how I could play against them. I played all right, but the problem was I took 6 months off, so that really set me back, and it took me probably about a year to like really get my form back. And it sucked that it came at the very end of Cloud9, but playing against all those teams, I was blessed, and I thought it was amazing. And playing on the stages, it never really affected me because I came from sports and I loved pressure. So for me, I played for the team and I did the best I could with the situation I was dealt with, and yeah, we did all right. So the biggest thing, I don't want to like toot my own horn here. I think Shroud was at his best when he had me, just because I set him up. Like, I just would die for him because I know he would make the trade frags, and he was also just one of the most skilled players in the world at the time. He was insane, and then I just think the roles were perfect. I think Sean would sacrifice himself as well, but he was a good trade fragger. I also think that Jordan was just a very well-rounded support, lurk, or fragger in general, and then Ska obviously was just nuts during that time period. It was short-lived just because when we lost, we had bad major runs, so that made our team kind of like made us down. After our like summer run, we had a bad major run, and then that kind of made things shaky, and I think it got in people's minds that we couldn't win, but I think it was more of a mental thing rather than a team thing. And so I think we should have communicated better. I think if we went back, communicated better, maybe had a better mentality or something like that. But yeah, that's what I think happened. The biggest thing with like trying to take Swole Patrol to the top, that was always my dream and my goal, but I wanted to do it with my brother. Recently he left, and obviously all that crazy stuff that happened. Obviously I'm emotional, and it's just brothers fight. It's just how life works sometimes. But now it's just, I don't really know what I'm gonna do, and I think my team kind of understands that. But right now I'm just finishing out MDL season, seeing if we can make Pro League, and then just focusing on this tournament the best we can. And right now I'm just not really sure what I want to do yet. I want to think about what I want to do. I want to take some time probably in December to figure out what I want to do. But for now I'm just focusing on what's in front of me in the MDL and this tournament. come on. Do you think I was turning down offers? You know what I mean? Of course. I turned down a couple, and I just thought I could make it with him. I thought it'd be a great story, but he obviously took the other route, and at the time I was upset, but I can only support him, and I've always wished the best for him, and I love him to death, and I know he's gonna do great because he works harder than honestly anybody in the scene, really. Yeah, I wish him nothing but the best, but I was emotional for sure, and people obviously saw that on Twitter. My future, I was just talking to Brax about this too. It's like, I really want to stick together with him, but I really also want to compete at majors. Yeah, I know for sure that I want to be back at the top. I know I can be back at the top. I think I'm better than I've ever been. Like, my mind inside the game and understanding CS that I didn't understand when I was on Cloud9 or Echo Fox. And my aim may not be up to that kind of par, but that's just work. And I know I could get that back easily and better. But as for me just joining another team, right now I'm just, it's something we have to see, because I may want to take a break. I may want to join another team. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel in two weeks to a month, you know. So, but I think right now I'm sticking with these guys, but at the same time, I just don't know yet. But I know I want to be back at the top for sure. That's definitely the goal and the dream, to play back on the stage and to be one of the best players in the world. I think the biggest thing is why those guys stepped away is they got burnt out. I think Scott accomplished is pretty much all he can accomplish. He won a major, he's won LANs. I think Shroud was always wanting to be a streamer after his career was over, and I knew he was gonna go that route, and I'm super happy for the guy. He's a great dude, deserves all of it, and yeah, he's just nuts at every game and a great streamer, you know. And as for Sean and Jordan, I think Jordan burned out a little bit too, and I think Sean burned out, and I think they wanted to enjoy real life too. I think that's the biggest thing. It's finding a balance with the outside world and CS as well, and the competing. I think Scott will be back though. Mark my words, Scott will be back. I'm not sure if Sean will return. I think Jordan may or may not, but if there's one person I'm sure about, it would be Scott, just because he, in his mind, he likes to compete, and I know that that's his personality. I mean, everybody's goal is to win the major, so it's like, for me, if I won a major, I'd honestly probably retire on the spot, just because there's nothing more for me to do, and I've been playing the game forever. I mean, you could play for money, and then obviously if I still have the love for the game and the love for competing, I would keep going for sure, but my dream would be to just retire on the spot, help orgs out, or maybe make my own org one day. We'll see what happens, but the dream's to win a major for sure. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe below on Off the Map. Tell us who you want to see next. Thanks to WESG and Worlds Gaming as well. Stay swole. Got it.